My name is Mikaela Garduno, and this is my story on California's religious diversity. I have lived in Southern California all my life, and this is the street that I grew up on in Santa Ana, California. These are my parents. My mother is full Greek and my father is Hispanic. If there's one thing that you should know about Greeks, is that we have huge families. And every year, I get together with my family that lives up in Sacramento and celebrate Greek Easter. With some amazing Greek cooking, of course. I was baptized Greek Orthodox when I was only 5 months old. This is my Nuna and Nuno. That is Greek for godmother and godfather. This is my grandmother on my mother's side. She sadly passed away after I turned 2. This is my grandmother on my dad's side, who is still alive and healthy today. This is my dad's Hispanic side of the family. He grew up with 6 sisters, so I have plenty of aunts and uncles and cousins.
Hi, I'm Zia. I'm Mikaela's resident advisor, and I am Muslim. I'm also from the Bay Area, California, also known as Mountain View.
My name is Elizabeth Cooper, and I've known Mikaela since last year, where we met in Tower 9 of Yosemite. I was born in Humboldt County, California, and moved to North Carolina about 10 years ago, and I've kind of gone back and forth ever since with my family for various reasons. And now I'm here at Cal Poly. I am a non-denominational Christian, but I consider my home church to be Presbyterian Church in North Carolina. It's like a second family to me. Everyone's so welcoming there. And when I came to Cal Poly, I found InterVarsity Christian Fellowship, where we study the Bible in a manuscript fashion and just grow with one another through academics and scripture reading.
So, like I've said before, I've grown up Muslim, and I was brought up by my parents as a Muslim, and that has definitely brought me to Islam, but also Sunday school really helped me accept Islam and accept the religion that it is through who I am. The first 2 years of high school and Sunday school, it would be a youth group where I would basically hang out with youth girls, and we talk about Islam and how it's affecting us, and like how to be an American Muslim and what different things are happening in our lives. And it was really cool understanding how I can cope with my problems as an American through being Muslim as well, and through Islam and the teachings of the Prophet and Quran. Just like any other religion, it's just a way of life, and it comes to you and you accept it at some point. And for me, that was through Sunday school and my parents. I also learned a lot about myself through Sunday school and Islam, just because, like every other religion out there, Islam is about how to be a good person in life and how to help others, and it's a religion about peace. Islam literally means peace, and when you greet someone in Islam, you say Assalamu alaikum, which means may peace be upon you. So the cool thing about Islam and how I've grown up is learning the ways to help others and how to be a better self.
One of my favorite things about being a Christian is bringing other people into the environment that I constantly find so much community in, and that's at InterVarsity here on campus. Last year I had the great opportunity to bring Mikaela with me to one of our meetings, and it was a great experience to have her there with me, to experience God's love and what He was trying to teach us through that passage. and just for her to feel what it's like to worship in that way, with the songs and the praying and just being there together in total community.
So I'm from Mountain View, California, which is also in the Bay Area, and as the Bay Area is known for its diversity, Mountain View is a little less diverse, but it still has diversity in its little niches. But there are a lot of Christian people in Mountain View, but then there's also a lot of Hindu people coming in, and a lot of Jewish people, and a couple Muslims. A bunch of Muslims are in like the Santa Clara area, and we all come together in our mosque, which is called the MCA, the Muslim Community Association, I believe. And that's in San Jose, where a bunch of different cities, Muslims come together, and there's like a lot of people that go there. But it's just a diverse place, and I've learned to like be more accepting through Mountain View. That's all.
So there are quite a few differences between North Carolina and California, not only in seasons, but I would say the diversity is a bit different. In North Carolina, I have experienced just so many different backgrounds from like different ethnicities and cultures and just beliefs, that it's just a melting pot of people. And here, it's not as diverse, at least here in SLO. And that kind of leads to a different change in the dynamic of how the communities work with religion. And it's interesting to see that. Back home, sometimes it felt like there was a bit of opposition towards my faith, or that I had to be more quiet about it back there, because it might have been taken as offensive if you said something wrong in a certain group of people. And here, I just found it easier to share my faith, and I feel welcome and I feel secure in knowing that I can be who I want to be, and I can love God and follow Him with all my heart, on the inside and the outside. And that's just a great feeling.
We are living in the most religiously diverse time, in the most religiously diverse place in the world, California. California is truly a melting pot of many different cultures that embrace their ethnicity and religion. I am so grateful to live in such an open-minded environment where people are more likely to accept you for who you are. It is a beautiful place to live and interact with others. Growing up half Greek and half Hispanic, I experienced a lot of diversity in my own life and culture that I feel that I contribute to the overall diversity of California.